All right, on my lunch break for a quick stop at a Goodwill here in sunny Orlando, Florida. And I'm not looking for anything particular. I tend to not get shoes here. I try to get those at the outlet store. Looking for maybe some knickknacks, some appliances. I always look at the CDs and maybe a glance at the clothes. Let's see what we find and what adventures we get into today. I'm taking a look at some of the shoes just in case you get something. Problem is like right here, shoes coming loose. They're asking $14.99, but sometimes I find some nice bowling shoes or some other shoes like this. Here I'm finding some Nikes here. They're $19.99. But we'll see. Let me take a look at it. Alright, here we go on some of the knickknacks over here. And sometimes here at this particular store I found a good Christmas one in off season. That worked out pretty well for me. So let's see here. Let me take a quick look at this on a Google lens. I think they're looking pretty good, and I might give it a try here. See if it's any defects I can recognize here. But I'll give this a try. Let's go. Let's take a look at the mugs. I'm really looking for some Starbucks, but even with that, you gotta get the right ones and the right price. But I just do have an affinity for mugs for some reason. And I've gotten some nice shot glasses before, but not too often. Like one time in all these years. Take a look here. Got my two guys here, and girls. go. All right, my find for today is I found this bag of 3 Beyblades, and they're $3.99. So I've always been keeping an eye on for Beyblades, but I've never sold one before. My boys used to play with them, so I have a keen eye for them. And I found these 2 international CDs. High asking price, not really any sales, but it's only one each for sale. So, and I got my 2 guys here, 2 dolls. All right, let's go. All right, so you can see that we had a pretty good outing. I wasn't expecting those dolls. Came out to be $33. Actually $32.96, and I rounded up to 33. And so I do the roundups because I like to pay with cash for my reselling business. And so very good outing. Sometimes you never know what you find. That's why I really enjoyed coming out here. I met a young guy that was pretty friendly and got some CDs. I love selling the CDs. I got a nice infrastructure for that, storage and packing supplies for it. So I really much love selling the CDs. And then Beyblades, and interesting ones are those 2 dolls. And 1 doll, the bigger one may be able to pay for the entire thing, but at least the 2 dolls could, and then everything else would be profit after that. All right, thank you for joining me, and I really appreciate your time, and let's go.